If you're here, then you are looking for some of the rarest shoes in existence in our time. From standing in line to get the right pair of shoes all the way to trying to submit your pre-order in hopes that you will get the chance to get your hands on the proper sneaker, here are 10 of some of the most rare sneakers that you may never even get to see in real life. Let's get started with number 1, the Air Jordan 1 Sager Vision. The Air Jordan brand paid homage to the late Craig Sager with this unique edition of the Air Jordan 1. Produced in 2016 before Sager lost his battle to leukemia, the Air Jordan 1 features multiple patterns inspired by the NBA announcer's bold suits. The eye-catching design is completed with Sager Vision text that is visible through the translucent outsoles. Only a few pairs of these Air Jordan 1s are known to exist, and they are a fitting tribute to the beloved member of the basketball family. According to music mogul, Miami Heat fan and prolific Instagrammer DJ Khaled, Nike manufactured just 2 pairs of the specialized Jordan 1s. Presumably, Khaled owns 1 pair, which means the other pair better have gone to Sager himself. The Jordan brand created the special pair of Sager Vision Air Jordan 1s that combined a perfect clash of patterns and prints inspired by Mr. Fancy Suit's extensive wardrobe. The words Sager Vision are printed underneath and demands your attention. Number 2, the Nike Dunk High Wu-Tang. Way back in 1999, Nike re-released the iconic Be True Dunk collection for its first retro run. Dozens of collegiate-colored dunks hit the market, with Iowa's Goldenrod Black and Yellow Dunk being the ideal sneaker to tinker with for a Shaolin-inspired collaboration. The iconic Wu-Tang W logo was printed on the heel and tongue tag, and the rest is history. Nike would go on to produce this pair of Wu-Tang-inspired Dunk Highs exclusively for friends and family of the revolutionary rap crew from Staten Island. On the tail end of Wu-Tang Clan's prime run in the 90s, Nike re-released the original Be True Dunk High collection. Along with the collection, Nike spun the goldenrod colorway associated with the University of Iowa into a Killer Bee-themed Wu-branded friends and family drop for the kids from Staten. That was the good news. The bad news? The Wu-Tang Dunk was extremely limited. Some have estimated the run at 36 pairs, representing the group's 36 chambers. It's also been said that a very small run was sold at New York City sneaker shop Training Camp. Either way, it was nearly impossible to get your feet into a pair, and the odds have only dwindled throughout the years.
Number 3, the Travis Scott Air Jordan 4 in purple suede. Unreleased to the public and only available as a friends and family exclusive in July 2019, the Travis Scott x Nike Air Jordan 4 retro purple suede black midsole was worn by the Houston rapper at several different events through the year. The sneaker is dressed in purple suede with black grid mesh, matte lace wings and semi-transparent eye stays. Scott's name can be found under the left tongue, and a Cactus Jack logo in red graces the right heel. Visible Air Tech and translucent outsole rubber outsole finalize the design. Now, maybe if you're a distant cousin of the man Travis Scott himself, then maybe you will be able to get a pair that were solely made for the friends and family of the featured artist. If not, then, maybe someday in the near future, a pair may grace us all by hitting the internet somewhere. Only then, you would have to worry about it being your size, right? Number 4, the Air Jordan 3 and 8 Kobe Pack. During the 2002-03 NBA season, Kobe Bryant was a sneaker free agent. Since he had such a good rapport with his idol, Michael Jordan, Jordan Brand kept him laced with Jordan Ps throughout the year, most notably Jordan 3s and 8s in Lakers-inspired colorways. Those 2 pairs were re-released by Jordan Brand in 2016 in honor of Kobe's legendary 20-year career. The Kobe Pack never released to the public, as only certain family and friends were able to get their hands on this historic collaboration. Both pairs come dressed in the LA Lakers colors, featuring a white leather upper with purple and gold accents. They come housed in a special slide-out box with branding of both Jordan and Bryant. The Jordan Brand also designed a special edition Air Jordan 3 and 8 Kobe Pack back in 2016 as a tribute to Kobe Bryant's 20 years in the NBA. Let's kick this list up a notch, because I know you all have got some serious inquiries about tons of rare kicks that you cannot get a hold of. How about this? Number 5, the NYC Pigeon Nike Dunk Low Pro by Jeff Staple. Signed by Staples and deemed the sneaker that started it all, the NYC Pigeon Nike Dunk Low Pro SB designed by Jeff Staple, the sneakers take inspiration from the pigeons of New York City. The color of its outsole, 4-1, is reminiscent of the bird's foot. When it was released in 2005, production was limited to 150 pairs, which caused long queues outside Staples' Lower East Side store. Remembered as one of the wildest Nike releases in history, the crowd grew so large that the New York City Police was called in to keep order. For the safety of those lucky enough to buy them, police cars were employed to escort them home. Not only is that a pair of rare kicks, but great customer service too.
Number 6, the Gardner Wood Nike Dunk Low Pro SB by Michael Lau. Michael Lau, known as the godfather of designer toys, is an important figure in the worldwide collectible scene. Originating from Hong Kong, Lau's fame is largely due to his talents in illustration and toy design. His work has had a significant influence on toy manufacturers, street culture, as well as other artists and musicians. Lau held his first solo painting exhibition at the Pau Galleries of the Hong Kong Arts Center in 1993. This work, released in 2006 from a very limited production run, is based on Lau's skateboarding comic strip, Gardner. The dark brown and wood imitating uppers of the sneaker feature 4 skateboard imitating drill holes on the ankles. The sneakers come with a beautifully finished wood box and vinyl toy. Now, you can find a few pair of these, but the opening cost will run you about $15,000 and only goes up from there. Number 7, the Nike Air Jordan 4 M&M with Carhartt. Nike collaborated with M&M on a retro edition of the Nike Air Jordan 4 in 2015, calling it the Air Jordan 4 M&M x Carhartt Friends and Family. This sneaker was to celebrate the 15th anniversary of M&M's Shady Records label. The sneakers were made of top-quality Carhartt canvas and released almost exclusively through an online auction. The shoes that everyone may have thought they saw before, but not really. Number 8, the Nike Air Yeezy 2 Red October. By the time the Air Yeezy 2 SB Red October finally launched online with no advance notice in February 2014, Kanye West had already severed all ties with Nike. Though chaos surrounded the shoe's much-delayed release, the Red October stand out from its 2 companion colorways. There's the monochromatic scarlet finish, contrasted only by metallic gold lace tips, and there's the unique design, which sees the side panels ditch the standard anaconda texture in favor of rows upon rows of small triangular studs. Because of this separation from Nike, the shoes did eventually release. At the time they would have went for about $250 plus, but now, you can expect to pay much more. These last 2 may not seem as fair in comparison, but who's to say that someday you won't be able to get your hands on a pair or 2 of these kicks? Number 9, the Air Jordan Retro 14, covered in a Pantone 284. Air Jordan Retro 14, covered in a Pantone 284, celebrated Michael Jordan's roots and love for the game of basketball. Originally dressed in a detailed laser design for the unreleased collection, the full nubuck upper on this early sample builds a unique look for the Jordan 14. It's a black and white add to the overall look, handling the midsole teeth, Ferrari shield and Air Jordan branding throughout. On top of that, these photos are about as close as you will get to these. Maybe. Number 10, just to have a little fun but in all seriousness too, the Nike Mag. In 2016, Nike released just 89 pairs of the Nike Mag sneakers, made famous by Marty McFly in the 1989 movie Back to the Future Part 2. It wasn't the first time Nike produced the cinematic artifact, however, with 1,500 pairs originally releasing via charity eBay auctions in 2011. The main difference between the 2011 pairs and this 2016 iteration? The 2016 pair features the futuristic self-lacing technology made famous in the movie. Released in hyper-rare quantities, the 2016 mag was available exclusively via an online raffle with proceeds benefiting Michael J. Fox's Foundation for Parkinson's Disease. Well, that is all we have for now. Hope you had a bit of fun. Don't forget to subscribe and to leave a comment as to what other Nike shoes do you find more rare than these. There will be tons of them. Also, if you are looking for custom t-shirts and custom apparel, visit MikeFrostTees.com. Fast shipping on all orders, great deal in exclusive t-shirt designs and much more.